What up, guys? If you don't know that, you need to learn it. That's your D major scale. First 7 notes of your major scale. Here comes a cool lick out of this. I love that. So we're at the D major scale, right? So you slide from the 7 to the 1. 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 3. That's a cool lick right there. You need to work on that. I messed it up. That's it right there. Cool lick to work on. That one right there. That's a big good one. Having your bag of tricks. It's really good. I got some questions. I want to thank you guys for watching my last video. I had a ton of reviews on that, and I had a ton of views. For me, you know, it's a lot of views. I'm thankful for all my subscribers out there, y'all. I don't have a ton of subscribers, but I appreciate the ones that do follow me on here. But I had a question about some stuff the other day. One of them was strings. What kind of strings do I use? I use all kind of strings. Really, I'm not endorsed with anybody. I used to have a GHS string endorsement back in the day, but I don't have a string endorsement anymore. So I just kind of use whatever. I really, GHSs are great for me. I like Diodarios. They're great. Ernie balls. Ernie ball strings are great. I really like them all. I change so much. It doesn't, to me, strings, there's only a few strings that I have played in the past that I didn't like, only a handful, not very many. Most of the strings are pretty good. Diodario, great. Ernie ball, great. GHS is fine. There's all kind of great strings out there. So what gauge do I use? I use 9s on my Telecaster. If I'm playing a Strat, it's usually 10s. If I'm playing a Les Paul, it's usually 10s. But Telecasters are 9s. I can get that telly twang more with 9s, I feel like, than I can with 10s. It's really just what you prefer, in my opinion. It's what you like. So, the other question I got asked about was about gear. I don't talk a whole lot about gear because I think gear is really what a person likes. The question was, does it have to be expensive to sound great? And absolutely not. That's a big fat no. Some of the best guitars I've ever had in my hands were what I call cheaper guitars, $300 or $400 guitars. This one I'm playing is a made in Mexico Telecaster. It's not a very expensive guitar, but I think it sounds great. Made in Mexico Tele, all stock. $400, $500, $600 in that neighborhood. A good made in Mexico Tele, $600, in that neighborhood. And then I'm playing through this PV Bandit 65. $400 or $500 amp. $1,000 probably gets a guitar and amp, and you're on your way. So no, do you need a $2,000 or $3,000 guitar amp? No. Do you need a $1,000 pedal board, $2,000 pedal board? No. Do you need, a $3,000 guitar? No. It's nice if you can afford it and you want that, but you can get great sounds with a cheap guitar, cheap amp. They have to be good, but they don't have to be expensive. You can get good stuff. It's like this guitar. I go out and gig with this guitar. It stays in tune, plays well. It sounds good. What more could you want, really, so. I get asked that a lot though about gear and does it have to be expensive? No, man. Get you a good tuner. If you want some reverb and delay, get you a couple of good Boss pedals. Or you can use reverb out of the amp like I'm doing right now. I'm not using any pedals. This is just the amp and guitar. So you can do that, and this PV's got some distortion on it. If you wanted a distortion sound. Does it sound like a great Nobles, one of the old Nobles? No. But they're not. What's Nobles now? These early 90 Nobles, what are they going for? $1,200? Something like that. And I'm sure they're worth it. I've got a nose end drive. They're right up there too. I also have a Ethos pedal. I really like it very well. And they're up there too. But you don't have to have real expensive gear. I mean, check this out. Hang on a minute. This old compressor pedal. This is a Boss 3-knob pedal. Great compressor pedal. I don't use compression a lot. I used to take this in my pedal board all the time. I don't really much anymore. But it's a great pedal. What is this, $100? Check it out. I mean, you can get one of those. Hang on. Here's one of the reissue Nobles. You can get this for $125, $140 brand new. Great pedal. I mean, some people will say it's not. I think it's fine. For the money, it's great. You don't have to have expensive gear to sound really, really good. You just don't. You just need something that stays in tune good. And you need a decent amp that sounds good. There it is, y'all. Hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks again for watching, subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you hadn't. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, and I would appreciate it, man, very much. Thank y'all so much. God bless. Play loud, man. Turn it up and jam out. Later on.